Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been forever and a day, or more like 10 months since I've uploaded my last video. It was never my intention to be gone that long. If you are still subscribed to me and you actually watch this video and care about what's been going on with my life, I'm just going to give you a quick update. I am planning on being back, and what has been going on with me? Well, beginning last year, March, my boss left the company that I was working at. Once my boss left, I actually took on a lot more responsibility at work, was doing a lot more traveling, and just really was working a lot more hours, even though working from home, they always say working from home is easier. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. So the hard part about working from home is you just never actually leave your work. If you're in a 9-to-5 job, you have a set time that you go in, you have a set time that you leave. And that is not so much the case when you work at home, because it's just sometimes hard to turn off the computer when you have so many things going on. So I would be working late at night and then I wouldn't want to film, or I would film and then I wouldn't want to edit, because editing is not my strongest point. That just kind of built up. Back in the fall of last year, I found out that I was going to be losing my job at the end of the year. So probably found out in October, and my last day was December 31st, or at least I was employed till December 31st. Mid-December, because of vacation and stuff, is the actual time frame that I stopped working. So I took a couple weeks off just to relax after having been so overwhelmed. Reason for my job ending was they did a restructure in the company. Things happen, and although I loved the work that I did and I enjoyed the company, they decided to go in a different direction and my position was eliminated. Then started the job hunt, of which it is almost June and I still don't have a job. Unemployment will go through probably the middle to end of July. So, and I do have some savings, so no worries. I had planned ahead, especially having that 3-month period. So since that time, I've spent a lot of time looking for work, actually not sure where I'm going to end up. I may continue to live in Ohio if I can find a job, but I've also been looking at jobs out of state. So that's exciting and scary at the same time. Even more scary than not having a job. It's just really taken a lot of my time, just taken a lot of my mental capacity as well. You know, they say that looking for a job is like a full-time job, and it has been. That's really what I have been doing. I did travel a little bit. I went to LA in January, and that ended up being my one trip every year that I go for a music convention, and then I stayed after to do some interviews for work. Just the work that I did previously, most of the jobs, if I were to continue in that industry, are either in Los Angeles or New York. And So I had a couple phone interviews and nothing panned out at that point, or even now. Then I had to go to New York for a function that I do every year. I judge a national beauty pageant twice a year. So I went out there and combined that with an interview. And at the time, that company didn't have a position open. So who knows? Maybe something will come of that. But good connections to have. And have I been anywhere else? I had an interview in Michigan. That's really about it as far as interviewing out of state and trips. So for the most part, I've been in Ohio and just looking for jobs. While I haven't been on YouTube, I have really been focusing on areas of social media that don't require a lot of editing. So that would be Instagram and Twitter. Instagram really is one of those forums that I find fun and interesting, and I can do it anywhere because my camera always goes with me, both my iPhone as well as my mirrorless camera. So both of those are always in my bag, and I can set up photos anywhere, and I can edit on my phone. And I've always been into photography. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I will try to pop up a little Instagram link right here, or my Instagram name right here. If not, it'll be linked down below. I post a lot of makeup pictures, travel pictures, as well as my dog makes an appearance here or there. I also did start a blog, and again, I will try to have that linked right here. If not, I will link it below. That also has not been as active as I would like it because writing does take a bit of time, and then adding in the photos and such. So my goal is to really ramp up both the blog and also my YouTube as well. I do have some videos and blog posts that I have set up in an editorial calendar. I'm trying to be a little more organized when it comes to my social media life. And I just want to thank everyone who's stuck with me. Unbelievably, I haven't lost any subscribers. Now we'll see who watches, but I haven't lost any subscribers. In fact, I've gained a few since my little hiatus, or my long hiatus. And I can promise you I'm not going to ever go away for that period of time again. I'm going to try to at least have a video up once every week. I do have a lot planned. I think the next video you will see is a makeup swap that I just did, and I'm really excited about that. I know you will be too. It's with one of my besties, not just here on YouTube, but one of my besties outside of YouTube. We've met in person, so be on the lookout for that. I have some hauls. You know that most of the stuff I try not to use until I haul it, but that hasn't been so much the case, although there is a big stack that hasn't been used, and it's been quite a while. So, but some of it'll be haul plus reviews to go along with it. That being said, again, thank you for sticking with me. If you're new, I hope you'll hit the red button and subscribe and stick around. because I really want to get to know some new people and reconnect with those of you that have been with me from the beginning. I'm going to sign off for now, and thank you again, and look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't. Bye, everyone.